All right, everyone, it's one of those happy days. Yes, it's sort of like liberals are always, they tend to be angry. It's sort of like a soup that simmers forever. Once in a while, though, you randomly turn up the heat, and then it starts to boil temporarily. Today is one of those happy soup days. The liberals are livid right now over Donald Trump's existence in general, but apparently he plans to have his garbage truck in the inaugural parade. They are not very happy about this. I would like to speak briefly about the symbolism of that. That and the French fry incident, by the way. Donald Trump, and some MAGA, don't jump down my throat, let me explain before you dislike the video when I say this. Ultimately, those instances are a little bit like the hot sauce in a handbag, you ain't black moments that we've seen from liberal politicians. It is grandstanding. It is sloganeering. It is branding. But Trump actually walked the walk instead of just talking the talk. Typically what we get from politicians is they'll pander, which Trump was clearly doing, and I'll explain how, to a group of voters. Then they fucking forget about them. Trump's the only one that actually followed through and delivered for these people. Think about what frying up French fries and flipping burgers and driving a garbage truck represent, as far as a stereotypical voting bloc. Lower end workers, people who are often, by the way, young, so they're literally flipping burgers, and people who are in blue collar work, people who have been left behind by the government, people who feel disenfranchised because every time a politician says, well, don't worry, I'll uplift you, I'll make things better, they never actually do. That was what Trump was doing this entire time. The liberals, therefore, it's like, oh, it's a publicity stunt. Oh my God, he's going to have his garbage truck going down Pennsylvania Avenue. It's going to be hysterical. And I guarantee that all the cameras will be trained on the truck. If I were Donald Trump, I would ride in the garbage truck during the inaugural parade. I wouldn't walk. I would ride in the goddamn garbage truck. And I would have a bunch of French fries in it. And it would be shooting French fries out of the back of it or something like that. Can you imagine? Trump has like 10,000 fucking ways to troll the liberals right now. Inauguration Day, my birthday again, is going to be lit. No matter, even if he's more demure, and he decides to go the route of, okay, well, I'm gonna look presidential and stuff, so I'm only gonna shake it up a little. Even then, it'll be great. But really, he has so many opportunities to troll. Ride in the garbage truck, wear your hard hat, dispense French fries to the crowd out of the back of the truck. Legacy media will go absolutely ape over that, by the way. And then the second that you take the oath of office, scribble a piece of paper pardoning all of the J6ers and ordering the flags to be raised back up to full mast. He has the ability to break their minds. They probably, some of them have already broken. That's why several people have tried to kill him. He's already broken the left wing's mind. But he has the ability to drive them into a psychotic state at this point. Inauguration Day might be some crazy shit. You never know what Donald Trump is going to do, by the way. He does like publicity stunts. He does like branding. He likes to put himself out there and be the brown milk, as Chris Whalen CPA would say. He likes to be unique. He doesn't like to follow the normal rule book. That's how he got elected in the first place. It's how he got elected in the second place. A lot of people had written him off. They're like, oh, there's no way the American people are going to elect a convicted felon. Well, we did. Yeah. And he's not going to be punished for it because there's no way to actually punish him. And the Democrats got curb stomped, and Kamala Harris specifically, for a very good reason. It wasn't just her weakness as a candidate. It was his strengths as a candidate. And part of it was the garbage truck French fry thing. I think that I think he won the election when he said fight, fight, fight after getting shot on the side of the head and getting a chunk of his ear nipped off, actually. I think that was probably the most defining moment of the campaign. But the French fry garbage truck thing that happened, and the mugshot, I suppose, those are like four of the most iconic political moments in all of modern political history. Anywhere in the world, by the way. Along with Maloney with the cantaloupes there. That was amusing, although she's been kind of hamstrung by, I believe, the Congress or Parliament or whatever the hell they have over in Italy, their legislature. That the liberals are pouting about Trump again. The salt is flowing really freely at the moment. I mean, it kind of sort of comes in waves. Trump says something or does something, they all get enraged. And then he'll be quiet for a few days, and they go back to pouting about other things. Then he'll say or do something else that really enrages them. Inauguration Day is going to be insane. These people will probably hold mass protests in multiple cities. There will probably be violence. The pink pussy hat people will show up again. Antifa, BLM, the remnant of what used to be BLM anyway. And it'll be hysterical because they're going to be basically, it's like a soy jack meme sort of thing. It's going to be great. Yes, I think that Trump should ride the goddamn garbage truck, and it should be filled to the brim with McDonald's fries. And there should be like a, one of those things they use at concerts that sort of shoots, wadded up shirts out? He should just start shooting fries at the crowd. Wouldn't that be goddamn hysterical? And it would be, total Trump too. It would be exactly the sort of thing you'd expect him to do. The only thing that I know is that Inauguration Day is going to be absolutely hilarious. I don't know exactly why it'll be absolutely hilarious. I don't know what Trump's got up his sleeve this time, but I guarantee there's going to be some weird shit going on. It's going to be like being on Bourbon Street at 2 a.m. probably. It's going to be a wild party. All of MAGA will be celebrating and pouring into D.C., and all the leftoids will be off to the side screaming and ranting and shouting and raving and pouting and crying and sobbing. Not that they've not been doing that for an extended period of time already, but it'll trigger them more than election night. Triggered by that, once it sinks in, because it doesn't always sink in right away. Yes, indeed, Donald Trump is your president, and all of you retards that thought he was going to be behind bars in an orange jumpsuit were completely wrong. You called us names and said he could never win. He won. Get over it. He's the second Grover Cleveland in that aspect, although his second term will probably be better than his first anyway. And only the second person to have 2 non-consecutive terms. He's done it all. He's a multi-billionaire with extreme fame, with The Apprentice and Trump Tower and stuff like that. And now he's gotten the ultimate political prize of all time, which is second non-consecutive term as President of the United States. Your legal persecution fell apart completely, and he won. He destroyed you, actually. He caused the Democratic Party to suffer a nervous breakdown. On Inauguration Day, I hope he twists the knife and he drives him even more crazy. Having the garbage truck there is going to be funny enough. If you loaded it with French fries and started dumping them out on Pennsylvania Avenue, it would seal the deal. It would be the greatest moment in political fucking history. That's about all. Peace out.